Alright. Hey there everyone, hope everyone's having a good one. It's the end of the year 2025. I made some plans to expand my farm and I am going to try and get that done before the year closes out. So over here at our main house, I might build a second house just for the heck of it. But right now I gotta get a lot of hardwood and a lot of normal wood to go and start building up this whole patio deck as well as the next floor up. Because right now it's just a singular room. Nothing wrong with it, but not the most ideal setup, and yeah, just a single bed. Let me go to sleep real quick to end the day so it doesn't interrupt me in the middle of it. So the plan is this. I'm in the upper tundra area, and there is absolutely no normal wood.
You won't have to water your crops. Why don't you sow some more seeds?
So the one advantage I do have is because it's raining, I don't have to worry about watering any of this, so... Oh, what happened there? Oh boy. That's curious. Oh well, I can take the loss for now. So what we're gonna do though is we're gonna take our large trailer here, hitch it to ourselves, we're gonna cut down the logs, but at the spot we're gonna do it, we're gonna build one of these guys, a sawmill, and just kind of chop it down there and kind of haul it back. But I gotta figure out why I'm so encumbered right now. Oh, I do have a good bit of wood, normal wood, but I need hardwood as well. Where did all this stuff I got pick up from? I don't remember grabbing this, but we'll work around it. It's nothing too crazy anyways. Alright, so all our sprouts and seeds, they're weightless, so I'm not too worried about them, like filling up the inventory. But this is the bulk of our weight, and we gotta get some more oil, because I have a strong feeling we're gonna run out of that. And it kind of happens a lot more than I'd like to admit, unfortunately. Let's do some chromes. Max out production on that. And we don't have enough honey bottle for that. Let's do some ravage oil. It's always good to have that stuff. Oh, we already have some chromes too. Cool. Alright. And I'm being paranoid, but it'd probably be a good idea to load up on some of these repair kits too, especially if we're heading out that way. So what do we need for the sawmill? Okay, we need copper and stone, which should be available down there, but let's say 10 stone, and it was like 10 copper, so that should be easy to carry along with us. Oh. Assuming we can find where the copper's at. Yeah, it's down there. Alright.
Alright, let's get to work.
So we're going to attach ourselves. We're going to make our way out of the homestead here. Luckily we had that little mini road installed, so it kind of gives us a little bit of a mobility boost, especially getting on out of here. And we can just write that down from the map here. Oh no, didn't mean to put a marker there. But from the map here, it crosses right around here. And we can just ride our way down. It takes us kind of through the whole end of the tundra, but we can just zip through. Oh yay, someone with their loud car driving by. Happy New Year's everyone, by the way. We can drive down and we can actually get to either the Hexagon Valley, which we won't really need anything from there yet. We'll need the coal and all that soon when we start getting steel. But we are looking right here at this forest, and that's going to be our big little, big little. It's going to be our main little lumber yard there. Alright. Oh! Okay, note to self. I might not be able to take the cart through that part of the path. And when I get back, we have a whole egg we can get going too. It's always good to get more creatures on the farm. But let's ride in style. And I'll probably redo this bridge too, because I was more excited about being able to build it that I didn't really think about actually building it right. Yeah, there's no reason for it to curve around and up like that. Haven't seen any tornado. Oh, there's a tornado. Okay. Well, we're not near it, so I'm not too stressed then. Yeah, this should be a pretty chill ride. This might be a longer route that I used to will just probably ride every once in a while just to get this wood, but nothing too crazy. Oh. Yep. That being said, I probably should slow up a little bit. This part, if I remember, it does get kind of weird. And I think it's because I haven't really, like, cleared it. And by that I mean, like, taking out those big rocks and stumps and whatnot. Oh! Oh! Ouch. And I got stuck. Really? I'm not even gonna dignify that rock by destroying it. Alright, cool. So let's get back on the move here. And so yeah, we did luck out. There's some copper nearby as well, so we don't even have to worry about bringing that down with us. I don't remember where we put it. And that'd be me going through all those chests and bags and crates and whatnot, and I definitely don't want to do that. So we need 10 copper. It's probably like 2 of these chunks worth. Okay, probably more than 2. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we might just post up right here. Make it quick and easy and simple. We're gonna get a good bit of hardwood as well. Yeah, this might be the move. Alright, let's detach that. Get a sawmill put down. Oh, what? Oh, dang it. At least it didn't, like, penalize me too much for that. Okay. So, on the map, like right at the entrance of this path, let's put a marker here. And let's do that for, you know, plant-related stuff. So yeah, we're just going to be chopping and going. So the big plan too with this house is just to kind of expand it. I was probably trying to see about putting in like a kitchen or something like that. Oh, the niece is upset. I think she woke up from her nap a bit too early. Alright, so we'll gather up this wood and toss it in there real quick. Oh, wrong button. So yeah, I'll probably start clearing this little side entryway to the woods first and go from there. And I didn't think about putting in anything to catch the wood when it came out. Because, you know, that's thinking with your brain, and I don't do that from time to time. This probably will be the best. Alright, cool. Alright, so it's back to just, you know, cutting down some trees, lumberjacking it up. If I can, I want to get this tree, because that's also another hardwood producer I can just plant in the area. The game's probably not going to bless me with a sprout for that, though. Good bit of hardwood here, though. I'm not going to complain about it. It's always good to have hardwood. I mean, technically wood is all hard, so... Well, is all wood hard? Not cork, but that's like bark, if I remember right. Either way, let's gather up some wood, and by some I mean quite a lot. At the very worst case scenario, having the plant fibers could be useful for something else too. Oh man, almost got a full load of logs. Almost. How full is this? Oh, not full at all. Okay, cool. Let me dump this wood I do have. It's gonna be basically just those two types of wood here. They need to have like a mass throw button because it's kind of a pain in the butt clicking each individual log to throw out. Also gotta keep an eye out for tornadoes still. I haven't run into one ever in the woods proper, but you know, I've been surprised by a few things every once in a while in games, so it would not surprise me that like something like that would happen. Alright, that's a lot of normal wood. That's 4 trees going down at once. Yep. Let's get another set of trees here. Alright, come on. Come on, are you gonna hook a brother up? Oh, no sprouts. Alright. Let's get these logs harvested up. I wish I could use like the other arm or like some functionality of the other arm a little bit more, even though I'm carrying all the logs, but it makes sense too. Oh, overshot it. Oh, once I have too many logs. This hardly ever happens. A lot of it's hardwood though. I need normal wood, but I still see a couple normal logs in there. It just means I can focus on some other smaller trees. The main reason I bought that trailer over here though is because even though I'm harvesting wood, I am in a real opportune spot to make a quick run on the geysers over there and see about getting some coal. So that's why I brought the trailer. Because in an ideal world, I'm going to just be able to get some and come back. I say that like it's easy, but you know. Worst comes to worst, I drop this stone. I need to figure out how I'm going to open up weights. But that's not going to be too difficult. I thought I was going to burn through a lot more oil getting around here and doing stuff, so I might be able to burn some of that off. Let's go for standard wood, so that looks like a hardwood area. And I see a couple just spots of trees here that are ripe for the picking. Oh yeah. Alright, so right here, go to this clump and then get the then gather them up. Oh no, no, don't roll away logs. It's kind of funny that they actually still have some physics in them. Makes sense though. Gotcha. Alright, well, I might as well dump these guys in there right now. That should be a good solid number of logs as well. Well, yeah, I'm kind of happy to see 2015 ending, but you know, or God, not 20. I don't know what I just said. 2025 ending. But you know, it's just because it always feels like it's time for the year to go on right by around the time it hits October, in my opinion. It's like right, well, yeah, like the 2 weeks before Halloween, it feels like to me it's like, okay, is it the end of the year yet? But that's just because you know Christmas is coming up, Thanksgiving, and all that. It's like, oh man, where'd the time go at that point? That being said, you know, happy the year's over. I'm looking really forward to 2026. You know, it's always a new year, new opportunities. So that's always a great thing. You know, hopefully, you know, maybe even something crazier like I don't know, winning the lottery, something like that. I mean, I wish. I heard about the dude who won it just the other day in like Arkansas or something like that, which is pretty crazy. Alright. It looks like we are full on wood. Good problem to have. I'm going to come back to that. Because what I want to do is see about getting some coal. Excuse us. All right. There we go, right up there. And I think that's a couple chunks of aluminum as well. We'll worry about the coal first. I was wondering where those little sprout guys were too. Hello, little leaf guy. Alright. I really want to carry like 2 nodes of this stuff, I think, in these carts. If I remember, the Mark II version of this lets you basically like chain them, which will be kind of honestly the ideal situation for me. Because what I would do is have the one where I can haul these like bulk goods like this, and then another one where it's just filled with like just a little like chest. I think that's what it is, like holds like 200 or something like that. Alright, so that's the question though. I should find out how much aluminum, how heavy that is, because that might decide how I split up what I'm carrying back home. Okay. If I remember, they're like a 3. So I can only carry a little bit of this. Oh no, they're 2. Okay, let's see if I can find some more then. Also, I found out pretty recently that aluminum, at least how people in the United States say it, is actually a mispronunciation, because it was when they discovered it, they sent it to some like letter guy, and I guess he oh no! I guess he misspelled it, but also like we just mispronounced it because it's supposed to be aluminium, but we say aluminum because, you know, America. I should be able to get this node of coal as well. I need to clear the way going towards those two, though. Boop. Boop. And boop. I don't trust that one. Okay. Alright. That's a solid haul. I'm getting greedy. Alright. So what I need to do now is go and grab all that wood. And probably as much of the hardwood as I can carry. I'm not too stressed about getting hardwood because I can just produce that kind of just by putting down some sprouts and waiting. Softwood is a non-factor because of where I'm at. There's just pine trees everywhere and they produce it. Alright. Yeah, we put our thing over by the like little gate over here. Can't wait for them to open up that new area. Because, like, what is it? I think they have Molevine, or that's where they're planning on putting it, because I'm missing that from the game still. It was in the Legacy Edition, but not this one, but it might just be because they're trying to figure out how to, I guess, integrate it in. I'm surprised they didn't just keep it and then, like, add another, like, 5th or 6th, no, I think it's like 7th crop or something like that. I don't have enough fuel. I definitely don't have the ability to carry that much. Where'd my trailer? Oh, that's right. I left the trailer out there. Ah, I done goofed. Okay. Alright, let me go get the trailer. Come back here, get that stuff together, and figure this out. I done goofed on that. Could be worse. That's another thing I'm gonna try and work on in 2025 is, well, not 25, 26. Is just, you know, improving my general focus on things like this, you know. Mostly because on my YouTube channel I've been trying to work on making videos a bit better, but also, you know, just more efficient, so that's gonna be like a big drive for me too, just on a personal end. But that's like a mini New Year's resolution in my opinion. Nothing too big in the grand scheme. Or I don't think it's that big, so. Alright, oh, there it is. There's the trailer. Hello, trailer. Sorry for leaving you. Come along. Unless I forgot I had this. I could have driven that whole way over super quick. Alright. Oh, it must have got damaged because it has weight and it swung back. I was wondering how that happened. I don't need those paula berries. Alright. So now some inventory management. I don't need any of these. But they're not heavy, so that's a problem. That kind of is, but not enough. Don't really want to get rid of that. I definitely need the oil to keep going. Stone. Don't need that. And I should go and fix everything up first. No, I guess I was already in good shape. Oh, yeah, I should.
Revved up and ready to go.
Let go of this real quick. Dang it. Okay. With current fuel supply as is, I'm feeling confident. The Chromase is a bit more efficient in the grander scheme. No, I'm not feeling that confident now that I consider I just barely moved and I burnt through like 2 oil though. I'm definitely gonna have to drop some stuff because I'm almost at twice the capacity. Okay. Yeah, some stuff's gonna have to get put on the wayside there. Definitely that, the stone. You. That's kind of like a incremental improvement. I don't want to get rid of this coal, but it's because we don't have steel yet. Let's drop 45 of the wood. Come on. There we go. Then we just need to ditch 50. We don't need the plant fiber. Get that out of here. Okay, cool. Now it's like nothing ever happened. Alright. Let's just make the nice little meandering journey back. Let's speed it up a little bit. Yeah, it should be a pretty solid little hike back. We should hopefully have enough stuff. I may need to go out and get some stone, but that's relatively easy. Luckily, getting rocks is easy on a planet. I'm always worried about the landslides, though. And you know, the famous saying, gamers don't really look up, so like, if I have this point of view too, like, I can't look up. Yep. Alright. Yeah, it's just gonna be a nice little chill walk back, I guess, which is great. Loaded up on everything. I need to, just on a different note, increase my carrying capacity because, you know, I hate not being able to take stuff I want. Especially when it comes to the fact I already harvested it. Oh! Sorry. I saw it like just that last second there. And if only I could change in a little car and carry this stuff, but it kind of makes sense why I can't, because The suspension of that thing would be ridiculous if I could. And I don't know cars all that well, but I just know that like how this is super lopsided. That car is like car mode. This would be tilting. All right, let's get to this bridge here and kind of go from there. Let me. Where was it? Oh, there it is. I gotta work on like putting some type of landmark for it. I am definitely gonna redo it though, because it's not the best construction job I've done for a bridge, and I feel like that part right there is a lot shorter, which means obviously I can make more road somewhere else with it. And you know, I do like the fact that this game, like whenever you do break up something, especially recycling, it just gives you the full refund. It doesn't give you like a partial or anything like that. I know for some people that's probably like game breaking and like it's essentially cheating, but it's like, no, it's I put the same stuff in to get it. Why can't I get the same stuff out? The 1 pound of screws that I put in to build this microwave, where did the 1 pound of screws go? How did I get a quarter-pound back? Like, did they break? That's just my 2 cents on that. And you know, honestly, is well, actually, 2 cents are going to become quite rare nowadays. So that might be a funnier saying than I think later. Probably on my when at least I'm like in my 80s or so. All right. Aluminum. Actually, let's store it. This is store stuff right now. Because it's all coal and whatnot. We don't really need that yet. Good to have, but not important right now. Alright. So now we got a mess of wood. No thanks to this thing. Oh, that's right, I can't jump when I'm over encumbered. Which makes sense. Oh. Let's just build this out real quick. I dumped all the hardwood, that's right. I mean, luckily these are just kind of for aesthetic purposes. So it's not like they actually are holding up this patio or anything like that. That'd be a whole other mess. Alright. That's most of the outside done. And now that I actually have some mobility, yeah, I didn't have a way to really get up here. Am I almost out of wood for all this? Oh man, I'm gonna have to go back, aren't I? That's actually kind of funny. I do remember seeing too, it was like a trash compactor or something schematic, which I might need to do, just so we don't have extra bits of stuff floating around. And that's all. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was like, what's up with that? It's all mutated crops there. I had to do the care roots to fill out the gap because there just wasn't enough honey bottle. Alright. I did have way more wood than I thought. Nice. And I gotta fix that. Where was it? There we go. Boom. And then what the plan will be is probably clearing out this chunk of the roof. Taking out this chunk of the roof and the back wall and building into here. I might convert this front space into like kind of like a living room. Or essentially like a mud room. I don't know, but like an early entryway. And then like have a kitchen, and then upstairs we have a bedroom. And you know, obviously I'm just gonna make the bedroom probably super basic because the game's not really about living in your room like that. Now that I think about it, that's a loaded statement for me to say. Let's harvest some crops. Because I do want to plant up something before all this, like this day ends, especially because it means field's already watered, so I don't have to worry about it. Drones don't have to worry about it. And the plants get that first day, so they start a little bit ahead. It's kind of cheesing the system, but not really, though. Alright, so we got potassic. We could always just use more carrots, too. Potassic, and that's going to make mutants. Standard. That's going to be high yield. Those over there are high yield already. I haven't done a round of poly berries in a minute. So that might be worth it. I also technically have no wheat, but that's all that mutant stuff over there.
Great shot.
So yeah, I'll do poly berries in here. Just real quick. Super simple crop. Alright, cool. And the game's gonna start the next day here soon. What was the weather looking like? I think it was gonna be rain than like normal days. I'm not gonna have time to get to the bed. Yep. Alright, can I make it? Can I make it to bed before the sun comes up and then go to sleep and wake up when the sun comes up? You know, kind of a power cat nap. Oh, I'm gonna make it! Yeah! Sweet. Alright, so main goal again is just to kind of build up this homestead, so this whole room
Well this fine morning.
is probably going to get cleared out.
Well since you arrived. Keep up the good work.
And then I got that critter over there to hatch. Speaking of critters, they're just cramped. Okay. As long as they're not like, you know, starving or anything like that, I'm not too worried then. Hey Milo. Hey buddy. Hey Tab. You not liking the space? You feeling lonely? You got Milo. Oh. Okay. We'll get you your own space here in a little bit. And then the drones should be going. And they're actually surprisingly efficient. Like, they're at the point now where, like, if I leave them alone, they have enough stuff, like, they can get the whole farm, at least right now, watered. And they need water. So it's a good thing I checked right now, because I was thinking about them. Oh, wait a minute. Talking about the drones being able to get it and relying on that, I need to still top them off. What would be cool is if somehow like they made an update for the drone, so we're like, if these run out of water, they can go to this and like get it. Because technically that's all I do is just, you know, use the pitcher plants to get water nearby in like different spots and go get it from there and then keep on going. That's gonna run out. Yeah, as long as these guys are topped off, I'm pretty sure they can take care of this whole farm right now, water-wise. It might be like the end of the day when they're done, but I can count that as a win. Okay. And we got mutant rabbage over here. Oh, a lot of mutant rabbage. Good. Yeah. Nice. Okay. So I think I've ran out of wheat if I remember it right here. So that's what that whole thing is about.
Hopping out for some fresh air.
And then what do I need? Oh, the niece is going wild over there. And what do I need to build the Mark II seed extractor? Because I'm going to probably upgrade these guys. Bronze parts and frames. I need 3. So 6 bronze frames and... What's that? That's 2 and 2? Yeah, 6 bronze frames and 6 bronze parts. I got 1, so... Let's see if I can pump it out right now. Oh! Oh, that could be a problem. Olive oil is the limiter. Gotcha. It's not a limit for me, though. So there's 6. Might as well let's try. We got lucky. Alright. Thank you, Mark 1 Siege Extractors. You've done your duty quite well. Are you too big? I might have to move that, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna have to move it.
That'll be useful.
Oh, it definitely will be. Oh, I thought it was a... I told us to relocate, not copy. Alright. This should put the seeds out into that bag. Alright, time to get producing. And then I need to get more honey bottle. But that's the whole point of those mutant crops out there. I'm not forgetting building up the homestead. I am just trying to make sure certain things are still running as efficiently as they can. I still remember I have to go get some stone for the roof and all that for the building. Then I'm going to build out the inside. I do want to get all the seeds squared away so while I'm building this is just going. Man, this looks like a bad haircut. And as you try and do wheat is the little like plot reset when it comes to like farming in this game. Bring everything to nitrogenic soil and just go from there again. But so we're gonna have a interesting combo bed here. So what would be a good thing with that? Nitrogenic and potassic. Something phosphoric, so either Ravage or I think Loom Bloom. Because the nitrogenic would make mutants, the phosphoric will make high yield. So I get the most bang for my buck that way. Oh yeah, I forgot to fix this mound. Or this little plot here. Those two extra ones. But yeah, just doing a quick little chill pass. We're going to be getting that squared away soon. It's just a matter of getting some more hardwood as well as stone. And both of those are resources that I'm not stressed about harvesting up. Mostly because the hardwood I can just get from those trees over there. Stone. There's a few boulders still floating around nearby. I do not have to go very far for it. Alright, then hit this patch here and then go and start converting seeds again. Because it's going to be honey bottles out the wazoo. And yeah, let's get these honey bottles, some carrots as well. We'll just convert them over and yeah, we'll be in a good spot. Mostly because it will be the mutants and we can get more seeds from them. Even if it's slightly more. It's still, like, you know, obviously slightly more with the roof over it doubles production. I don't want to have to do that much math when I play this game. All I know is that more seeds means more crops, and more crops is more farming fun for me. And that's all I want, is more fun. Math complicates things sometimes in these games. I'm kidding, though. Alright. That's the whole east side of the farm. Aside from the Loom Boom patch over there, harvested. We got Ravage, more honey bottles back there if I remember right. I think they're high yield too. I'll start making some mutants. And we're very encumbered, which is a good bad problem. Might see about dumping some of that off here, because even the mutant varieties are still useful that way. Cool, and then over here I can probably dump that coal off. Oh, I got plenty of stone. I didn't realize I had that much. I forgot I still had all that wood on me. Good thing I forgot, because at least I'm producing stuff still. Alright. You. It's just going to be chromaz oil for you. So the next thing will be to probably expand this little production space out, because as you can already tell, it's a little cramped. Just a tiny bit, but you know, I feel like it could be improved space-wise. Actually, that's a good point. Let me see when I'll get steel, because me kind of hoarding this coal might be kind of pointless for a little bit. Might be pointless. But that's a good bad problem to have, because it still does give me a good bit of stuff, and I have 5 deliveries to make to get there. Let's see if I can do anything. short one bronze frame. Five iron frames. Definitely keep on delivering the amber fragments, but they're going to start getting ridiculous here soon. That's 4 more deliveries before getting a production boost. Got high yield honey bottles. Oh, not wide enough yet. Pew! Alright, yeah, that's a pretty solid little haul here. I do like these like 2-pass little patches like this where I can just turn around and in 2 passes basically just get everything. I was like, what the heck is that? It's some pots. I was like, looking at it kind of weird. What? I'm over encumbered on a basic crop that I can just store in the silos over there? Oh goodness, no. Actually, there's a problem. I'm going to burn through that oil. I need my oil. Oh no, it's on the inside. Boom. Boom. What's in here? Oh, not a lot of... Oh, I'll have a lot of rabbages soon. And boom. Oh man. That was like the bulk of the weight. Okay. So next up will be the Ravage. We'll be getting this done. Again, I am aware that I need to get the last little bit of architectural details in there, but let me get this harvested up so I can get these drones doing their own thing. And it's just short. Should veer off to the side. And I'll extend this later to that trail there. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. Alright. So that's phosphoric soil. Not make anything nitrogenic high yield. That might be the move, and put some wheat there. You have anything to sell?
Hey there. What will it be?
Ooh. Yeah, we might as well get some festoons. Alright, and then the only other thing I could think of is maybe... Nah, I think I have some grapple gourd.
Doing business with you.
Alright. So now the big question is, do I want to extend this little like upper patio to the front as well, or just kind of keep it as like kind of this L like around this side and back? So really it's like you're seeing all of this from the patio and not the whole farm. It might be worth it, but it's already like kind of a oblong shape, but that was kind of the point too. Yeah, I might do that. Okay. I know I shouldn't be up here doing this part with the mech. Oh, I think I'm stuck. Oh. Yeah, the mech does not like that. I don't like how it's facing me right now, trying to like creeping up. You know, it's like swiggity swiggity, I'm coming for you. Oh! I've fallen and can't get up.
Let's get get this show on the road.
Alright. Take 2. Made it.
Time for some manual labor. That'll be useful.
Oh, people are doing the fireworks. I hear them. The fireworks or someone's car needs a little bit of maintenance. And by a little, I mean like quite a lot. Alright. I'm gonna put a patio up here. I'll level this whole spot out.
That'll be useful.
Alright. So, with that in mind, this would be a great entryway right here. Which means I should get rid of that wall. And isn't there a double door or something like that somewhere around here? And that's annoying that it's just a little too short. But one by one. Oh, that's not even too big. Okay, there we go. I remember there was something for this. So yeah, there's the double doors. Let's just go in.
Now this should
Oh my gosh. Let's relocate that piece. Yeah, right around there seems about right. Oh my gosh. Again? Alright, and then before we get too far in, let's put some stairs in just so we know where we're kind of trying to work. Well, those are some nothing stairs. That might be the move. Then see about a little mini floor. Okay. Yeah. That's one thing I always get messed up when I build buildings with stairs is like making sure there's enough head clearance, but also like making it make sense. And I want to have all this wood be facing the right way too. It seems like a small thing to be worried about, but I'd rather have some uniformity in that regard.
We can make good use of
Nice. Alright. So down here, after I put in some windows and whatnot, we'll have, I think the wall is right here. Let's see. Nice. First try. Okay, so this will be like an entry way kind of mudroom situation. Over here, I was thinking make like a little proper living room. That would outlook like kind of just the outer field kind of coming up to the place. And then like a kitchen here. And then, yeah, like a maybe like a dining room or dining situation like right here. That's the plan, in which case... What type of windows are we working with? How would I build the bay window? Probably has to do walls around it again. Yeah, that might have to be the move. So then... How tall are these counters? That's a better question. Where are the kitchen counters? Oh, here we go. Why does it want to be an island? I need hardwood too. Come on. There we go. Now the one thing I wish is if these bad boys would just snap to each other. Alright. That was a pretty solid lineup. I was not expecting to get it that first try. Sweet. Alright. As far as the windows go. Boom. 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 Then we'll do the half walls above that.
We can make good use of this.
So what do we need for the windows? More glass. Okay, which means we need more sand, which I think we have plenty of right now. Which means we need to go to that furnace and make some glass. Oh, that's a good problem to have. I mean, kind of a good problem to have. More hardwood. Alright, I might just have to hop in the mech. Oh. Oh no, because I can get up there now. I'll say I might have to hop in the mech and just cut down some trees real quick. Now I'm kind of regretting leaving all that hardwood behind, but I didn't have a means of getting it up. Yeah, this would be a nice little kitchen setup right here. I can sneak a little dining table, make a little nook or something right here. Yeah, this will work. Maybe split up here, have bedroom in this corner, then like a study. Whatever I want to do in the study, I guess. Trees, it's time for your doom. And it is me. Oh, what? Okay. Some mutated large pinks trees don't drop anything anymore. Good to know. Well, the cycle must continue. Oh, man, what type of sprouts do I have? Okay, there we go. I have a lot of pine tree sprouts. And those are just recent. Okay. Let's just go to the thing and pick it that way. Boom, 2, 3, 4, 5. Luckily, I only gotta water these once. Alright. Okay, maybe getting hardwood will be a little bit more difficult than I thought. But it's not like my... Well, it's going to be a prime resource I burn through, huh? Because I need it for more chests. Alright. So that just means I gotta up the carrying capacity of my legs. Let's see what it's at right now. Oh, they're maxed out. But they're the level 1 capacity. Ah. Yeah, everything I have is basically dedicated to carrying. Okay. So I can make 4 iron electronics and 4 bronze electronics. I might be in a good spot. Let's see what resources we need for that. I might be able to make 4 right now. Let's make 6. I'm getting greedy. And it matched up. 9 and 9. Let's see. One, 2, 3, 4. Alright. So what we will do is do that. And then see about the other leg, because I know there's that power requirement deal. Oh. Imagine just walking around with no leg. Alright. Alright. And I'm literally at the cusp of the power. Now I can carry 400. Alright, I mean, I gotta count that as a win. Next one up will be another hauling capacity upgrade, I guess. That reminds me. Let's recycle those extra ones. And what mods can we put for the windshield? This armor, okay. Tool range and speed, and the all armor. Good, but not useful yet. Then again, I'm very accident prone, so it's always useful. Okay, cool. Oh, phone, what you doing? Alright, cool. Alrighty. So we gotta solve that little snafu there. But before that, we got hardwood to get in these windows going. Oh snap, I didn't set up for glass. That's what I was forgetting. I went all the way over here, got distracted by seeing all that oil. Oh, there we go. I can finally get to the box. And I have how much oil on me? Okay, I can work with that. Glass. We need 4. It says it can only make 2, and let's get more sand going then. I guess I already had more sand going. Alright, lads. The fact you're sitting idle means I don't like that. So get through processing that wheat. The last bit of the carrots. And as much of the honey bottle as you can. As a matter of fact, the rest of you are just going to be processing honey bottle. Alright. Everything in theory, I have to say that with some air quotes, is going to be running in order. So I should be able to get back over there and continue building. I'm going to also need to light the place up. The only light I have is a humble little tiki torch by the door. And well,
Some fresh air.
it's not going to cut it. I'm also going to have to figure out where I'm going to put this oven, which actually might not be a bad idea to keep in here, like the oven and the paint mixer. Because that way, like, their machines will make noise and be kind of a function that I can just kind of poke my head in and deal with. Oh. Okay. Those are some shiny counters. Oh, it's marble? Nice. Get a nice little touch there. That's another question. Do I want to indulge in some of the alien strangeness and like set up my dining room table that way, or do I want to do something else? Oh no! Oh no! No! That didn't happen. No one saw that. Like I said, no one saw that. That did not happen at all. It was a hallucination. Let's go for a round table. Oh, but that round table is super small. Got one of those outside already. Let's go with a strange one. We might as well.
Oh, that looks great.
I'm guessing it's this way. Yeah, it's not like I can sit in it, but yeah, it's a dining room table. Fancy, I like the set. Really brings that corner together. Probably put some stuff on the wall if I can. That's definitely an upstairs study room area. Speaking of which, I should probably decide how I want to set up the bedroom. Oh, speaking of bed, oh no. I wasted too much time. Must sleep. I'm just doing the rushing to bed thing just because, though. It's not really too pressing that I actually go to bed in this game. Especially when I'm already at the farm.
Well, this fine morning, that mech of yours is looking good today. Those modifications you did yesterday really paid off.
Oh, I know, I'm already...
Get this show up
carrying so much more. I should probably put those rabbages up, huh? Is that it? Yeah, I guess rabbages aren't that heavy. I might sell off some of this oil. It might be some of the polyberry, some of the wood. I guess there's interest in the polyberry right now. Though it's not very expensive. Oh yeah. They just need bronze frames, that's right. I can do both of these right now. Probably. I need to see how much bronze I have. That needs one. That one needs an iron frame. It needs 5 of them. Okay. So 1 and 5. Let's see if I can make them iron frames. And then I got the chromaze. This is just standard chromaze too. Oh, it's mutated. Sweet. Let me get it now, actually. And then I'll need to decide what I'm going to put on those fields. I think I was thinking wheat just to kind of reset everything over there. And I missed some of the chromaze. I wonder if I have enough seeds to try doing the high yield mutated trick. And all that really is just taking advantage of the fact that you have that seed splicer there and it makes mutated seeds. And I just find whatever crop makes a high yield version in there. So if I remember right, nitrogenic is high yield for potassic crops. So if I put polyberry there, it would grow pretty big. I think that was the deal over there. Let's see what the seed splicer can put out. Oh, it doesn't have the efficiency boost. Let's shoot for spliced polyberries. Actually, no, that's not something I need like that. Yeah, let's shoot for spliced carrots and might as well again. That's only 30 seeds. You gotta remember too, this isn't the most efficient. Oh, I can't be getting tired before midnight. Speaking of which, I'll probably be going for another hour or so, just to, make sure anyone who's trying to do their New Year's plans and all that has time to go ahead and do that. Anyone watching this after New Year's, you're just going to be a bit confused by that, but hopefully you understand that that's just the case. This is high yield. No, this is standard. I do like polyberry though. It's one of the easier crops in this game to just set and forget. And I think I like it because of how alien it does look. That and Loom Bloom, but Loom Bloom's a pain in the butt because it just takes so long. Okay, so we got potassic. It would be high yield phosphoric plants in there, but it's too late now. Also, did the seed things finish making seeds? Okay, I was about to say, I could have swore they were still going, right? Oh man, so many seeds now. Gotta love the seed economy when it's actually running. Oh, it's gonna put them out into there? Well, I don't even need this one then. Okay, cool. Well, I'll just get rid of this one. And we don't have bronze. Alright, and we need tin. Love how all of a sudden I need stuff again. And those guys probably need water topped off. Okay. Still gotta do some errands around the farm, but you know, the water automation is definitely great. Just gotta feed these little demons now. It's probably better when they're out and about, that way they're not just taking from the resupply as soon as I get it. That'd be one thing that they could do, is like if they could figure out a way to like build a drone that just goes to get water and like resupplies these guys, but that might be too much automation. Yeah, the thing I wanted to avoid is happening right now. Where his park's there, so as soon as I put water in, it just starts soaking it up. It's not that I wasted it, it's just, you know, it's just getting consumed at the same time, so I can't, like, balance the budget on it all. Out of fuel. Unacceptable. There you go. Yeah. There goes more of them. More fireworks. Gotta love it. It's not even midnight yet. I'm waiting for the sky to basically explode when that happens. It's gonna be exciting. In a, you know, fireworky way. Hopefully they just, people know how to aim them. Alright. Stuff's still getting watered. Let's get back to the house and its construction. Do I have enough hardwood to finish this one? Oh, I got the glass at least. That's right. Okay. They don't give me hardwood. Oh, let's see what Lola has to sell. She might have something useful.
I bet I have just the thing you need.
Probably not, but I'll still look at your stuff anyways. Oh, you do. But I don't have a lot to buy with right now. How about we do this? Let me find out how much mutated chromes they need first, and then whatever is left I'll sell you. They need more than I have. Okay, never mind then. What about these guys? They still need a bronze frame. Okay. So 2 bronze frames, which means I need more tin. Problems come back around, don't they? Oh, snap. There we go. Still need to get more tin though, so that doesn't really solve the problem. Luckily, tin's pretty close. One bronze frame. I think it's like 3 more deliveries left. Oh yeah, let's see what animal's gonna come out of that egg there. Alright. I don't know what it is yet, but let's call her... We did Tabitha already. Let's do Zira. Zyra? Zira. Maybe it should be 2 E's. Too late. It's another mouse. So Tabitha, you do get your own space now. Oh. Actually, yeah. Zyro and Milo keep their own space, but we'll get you set up, Tab, in just a second. But you need your own space. You said it's cramped in there. Alright, so what does this need? Bronze frames. Bronze frames, which means the push to get more tin is very real by both me and the game. Mine was more artificial. This game's definitely more of a resource demand now. This at the corners for that little aesthetic touch. I don't think it needs it there. Alright, so bronze frames and hardwood. The resources of my times, I guess. Okay, we got all these fields basically seeded up. We need to produce a lot, and I mean a lot of crops now, because the demands are getting so big. But this is also a good problem, because we have to do very little to like adjust to that. I canceled that project, which was kind of dumb of me. Alright. There's actually a couple mods I want to take a quick look at. And one of them was the target lock one, if I remember right. So I can bump that up to 50. Oh, that's right. I need to make it a Mark III first. Yeah, it has to be a Mark III first. And it has its own set of power requirements, doesn't it? Yep. Alright. Good future goal. Keep in mind for later. I think by the time it will be relevant though is I'll have what is it, some other upgrades going. Or the ability to make other better upgrades. Alright. It was honey bottles, and I still need to make one more bronze frame. Alright, and if I were tin, I wouldn't be there because that's red crystal and iron. There's, I think, one tin over there. And I need to plant this place up. Alright, I thought that was a dry patch. I forgot to set up all these little other trees out here. This is the main reason I came. Hello, tin. You're needed back on the farm as a component in other materials. But don't worry, we'll treat you right. I also got to work on just getting general basic stuff upgraded too. I should eventually build another similar work shed for both the sawmill and the mineral extractor, but until then, because if I can double their production occasionally, that's significantly better than I would expect. Honestly, that's still a solid production just because I can toss these chunks in there and walk away. Yeah, so you're gonna start pumping out some tin. It was one bronze frame. And then we need like a couple iron frames. Which means we'll need iron soon too, but that's not as pressing. I think we're 2 deliveries away after this one. Maybe even less. Yeah, we'll be 2. Boom. Hopefully they enjoy that delivery. Alright. Now back to the house.
Some things you just have
I was getting distracted setting up the kitchen area. I need to finish like the main structure of the place. Because, you know, as nice as this planet is, the weather above is not nice. What the? Oh, there's one of the little spiky guys out there. Okay. That's a better question. Do I want to have the ceilings that tall? Yeah, might as well. I can't have that piece there. I need to have a corner piece though.
We can make good use of this.
Come on. I think they are lined up. We'll find out when we start putting stuff down. It looks like they are.
We can make good use of this.
And what I should do
Now this should make things easier.
Oh, there go the fireworks. I'm starting to see them now. Okay, boom. So yeah, now we have like a mini roof when it rains. You can actually still kind of stand outside in this part, not get wet. Obviously it's a video game, I don't really care about getting wet because it doesn't really affect me, but if I was living here, I'd want that as a nice little feature. Alright.
That'll be useful.
Do I have enough? I don't think I do. Nope. And then honestly, I just do a flat roof after that. Alright, so I might need to do
This should make things easier.
another wood run down there. Maybe I can pick up that hardwood now that I have so much carrying space. Alright. That will be the roof. I'll have a patio that I can start putting some decoration on. I will definitely need to put a window or two up here as well. If anything, I'll put it like facing this way. That's the same view as the kitchen, so I might not do that. Yeah, I might put a window over here, and that could be like the bedroom window. Yeah, speaking of which, we'll decide where we want to have that. Let's get rid of this one. And maybe this one. Oh wait, I should make that a door. Firstly though, I need to not, well, I wouldn't trap myself in it because it can't be built, but I need to not risk that by doing that. So then boom, that's the entryway to the room. I kind of want to leave this open, mostly because aesthetically I don't really care about it. And then just like if I was living in a house like this and I knew it was just me on this planet really, aside from a botanist and a rancher who leave every day, I probably wouldn't be too concerned, especially since there's no predators out here. Well, double doors go either way. I think they're meant to go the other way though, just judging from how those hinges did their thing. Oh, did I break it? Okay, maybe I will get some door. Maybe I will seal that up because, you know, I don't want something to crawl in and come from the ceiling. It'd be a little scary. That's not the type of game this is, though, but my imagination. I've seen too many movies. And it might not hurt to put that there. Okay. So we need more stone and wood.
Let's get this show on the road.
Problem is, out here there is only softwood. Yeah, only softwood right now. I was trying to think for a second, like, wait a minute, is there? But no. But speaking of which, it's pine trees. I don't really have very much then, huh? Oh, there's the mutant trees again. Let's water these before I forget about them. And there's a few over here. Yep. Oh, I just love hearing the... Oh yeah, there's really going on a little further down, a couple blocks. My window's open, I can see them kind of just blasting stuff right now. It's kind of crazy. That being said, you know, happy New Year's. If you are using fireworks, please be safe, because this is also the time most hospitals get a lot of visits about people blowing off their own hands, and wouldn't want that to be you. Really wouldn't want it to be anyone personally, but you know, it happens, and I can't control that. Alright, let's take this stone back too, because we do need more of that as well. That's also why I wasn't too worried about it, because I can just get stone pretty easily. There's like a lot of boulders just chilling around here. All right. Okay, let's see. Oh, they both want iron frames now, huh? Yeah. The only one I could do is maybe this one, but that's all the chromates I have in storage. Now, what's the deal with the research initiative? Oh, they want to get 1,000. Oh, they need 2 million. Okay. If we get it, the harvest instantly collect. Let's harvest. What does that mean? I'm curious. Oh, I guess like maybe you just pull up to the field and just gets everything. Alright. Oh wait. There's definitely at least 2 or 3 I could probably do. The bronze frame ones. Actually, let's see. Yeah, all of them want bronze frames and stuff. Come on, y'all. What do you think this is? The Bronze Age? No, they're in the future. Alright, let's work on generating amber fragments then. Oh, I was like, why does it say just copper wire? I never just did standard loom bloom. Huh. Oh well. That's 2 deliveries left. Count that as a plus. Okay. So at least for right now, the bedroom's here. This is going to be kind of like a work slash mudroom type deal. Kitchen, living room. Up here, actual bedroom. And then like a study here. Like this will be like where I keep like trophies, I guess. What's that? Oh, that's right, some of them were just missing the stone. Alright. Yeah. And then it's just wood now, really. And some hardwood. So I might make that run back down to that spot. Now that's relatively easy to get to. What is in my inventory though? Oh yeah, those mutant crops. And a couple non-mutant crops too. And oil. So much oil. I shouldn't tell anyone though, because I can tell anyone, but you know, the US government will be knocking on my door if I have too much oil, so can't be bragging about my oil. So those crops in there. I don't really need the sand. I think I picked that up by accident. Alright. Are these guys all out of water? A lot of them are out of fuel. That's the whole point of the ravage oil, though. There's plenty of ravages, and I can just producing a lot of them. And I can do it real quick and easy. These guys topped off, because they will be doing some busy work tomorrow. Well, I should probably focus on seeding and then mount the expedition out. What are you? Nitrogenic, so high yield. Do I have enough of those mutated crops? Also, everything stopped here. That's unacceptable. Process all the mutant crops you can. Especially when there's such low numbers like that. Yeah. I was debating there for a second. Also, the next crop I need to find is Zap Twig, because that's the only one that I don't have running in my seed economy right now. By that I mean I'm not producing any of it. You. Ravages. You. For once, honey bottle oil. Alright. So we shouldn't have an issue making frames here for a little bit. Oh, that's right, this is the combo field.
Great shot.
Alright. Carrots for that one. You were potassic, so I'm not going to do anything for you yet. Phosphoric makes mutated potassic crops, if I remember right. That makes high yield, though. This will be ready tomorrow morning, so that'll be another plus.
Fresh soil, neat seed.
That'll be a field reset too, now that I think about it, because this will all be nitrogenic. Or should be. Let's make it high yield. I want to get the number of lock-ons a lot higher, because there will be So much more useful to do so.
Great shot.
Alright. Oh, missed one. Okay, I'm running out of time. Nitrogenic, that's going to be high yield.
Great shot.
Alright. I'm not too stressed now. I usually try to, but I'm not going to get this planted up in time. Come on, come on, come on. I can beat the clock. I can beat the clock. Probably. I beat the clock, at least for this patch.
Great shot.
Heck yeah. Alright. I think that was all of them. Nope, not this one. No! Alright, well, on the plus side, most of it's going.
Hey, hope you're well this fine morning. Since it's raining today, you won't have to water your crops. Why don't you sow some more seeds? They'll also benefit from the rain.
Alright. Nice. Okay. So now we're going to match another little mini expedition to get some more wood. I guess every expedition is not mini when you think about it. Oh, what? I guess it was too close. Softwood. Alright, yeah, we're just cruising now. Eventually I will get that like path maker thing and just kind of carve a path to this so I can just see it when I'm not even thinking about it anymore. Oh, I'm sorry, little guy. I definitely hit him. Ah. no, 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 no. Okay. Okay, not that bad. I think all the stuff I dropped is right up there. Stay. How over encumbered. Only by 16 pounds this time. Okay. That's a lot more workable. I'm not holding on to any crops, am I? No. Cool. Yeah, probably don't need that stone anymore. Oh, yeah, perfect. Alright, so we need standard wood. But first, because knowing my luck, that's exactly what will happen. Fix this bad boy up a little bit. I'm just gonna bring this wood back as is. It's gonna be just a big haul. Alright. Stay. Assuming there's no tornadoes. Now that I think about it, let me take a peek around. Alright, now even over encumbered, I could probably get back home, even like with all the oil I have on me. Alright. Alright. So that's like 9 pieces. 3, 8 pieces. I can carry 14. That's 11. 13, and you're the last tree. That should be enough wood to build several houses over again, I guess, at this point. Alright. That's right, we're over encumbered. By just a little bit, too. That's the worst part. But there's the fix. Dang it. Isn't there like a... I need copper for it. Of course I need something else for it. But I'll drop it over here and just leave it. Boom. Alright, wagon. Oh my gosh! Oh!
Don't worry. It looks intact.
Ouch!
Some things you just have to do yourself.
I don't know what just happened there. That was actually kind of funny. Alright. And let's keep on moving on up there. Oh, they calmed down on the fireworks. That's a bummer. Let me get some water real quick here. Oh, that's refreshing. Alrighty, well, we'll get up here, we'll get these logs processed, and we'll be in a really good spot as far as wood goes. I'm certain of it. And we have a lot of hardwood too, which makes it even better because now we don't have to worry about that as much. Yeah, we'll make it up there. We'll finish building out this house. Put the details on the inside. Probably either next Sunday on my Sunday stream. Actually, I'm still going to do the Friday stream, so I might do it then. Oh man, it's so weird to think about. That'll be the first stream of 2026. Building out the rest of the house. Yeah, actually, that'd be a good way to do it. Last stream was building the outside of the house. First stream of the year is building everything inside. Excuse me, rats. Oh, watch it. Yeah, that seems like a pretty solid deal. That'll probably be the move. Once I had set up my farm here, though, I would have been really far away from water, so I can't really even say that was a good idea. Nope. How much further? Oh, not much further. Yeah, that's also why I probably want to rebuild that road, so it's just boom right there. But then again, a lot more of those floaters are on that, like, basically the natural trail, so... I don't know, it's gonna be an interesting little navigation. Let's see what happens. Alright, trailer, come on, hold out. Hold out. Oh my gosh, there's so many right now. Why are there so many of these guys? Come on, get inside the barrier. Yeah, take that, you. What are those things, anyways? Like, I mean, they're plants, but like, how are they able to do that? Like, I could think of the biological reason why they could, but like the exploding with the fire, no, not so much. But also just the desire to attack things, you know, that doesn't make sense to me. Especially from a plant standpoint. Most plants really just want other things not to attack them. So why would they invite it? Either way, wood. Wood galore. Glorious. And then I have all this to put in later. Let's get back to finishing up here. You get a support beam. You get a support beam. Everyone gets a support beam. Alright. Boom. The rest of this built on up. Alright. Yeah, so now there's a roof over this part. I'm going to move the bed up here. Before that, though, I just noticed in a realistic world, I definitely would have just fallen down those stairs.
We can make good use of this.
There we go. Oh yeah, perfect. Should probably put one up here too, huh? Yeah, perfect. And then lighting would be the next big thing, but yeah, nothing really says anything like candles. Fireplace, maybe. Ooh, that'd be nice and cozy, but we don't have a means of building a chimney, so how would that look? Yeah, I'm thinking probably too hard about it. It's not that bad. Okay. Oh, I don't have fur. Alright. So sweet. We got that squared away. We got a lot more wood. What's in my inventory that I can dump off? All that wood, ironically. I think I have the needs to make 2 more deliveries. Or I need to make 2 more to get the next unlock. I wish there was a quicker way to check instead of just going over to the orbital cannon, but who am I to complain? I like it. At least from a scientific standpoint. Oh, I need one. Cool. Just one, so let's see what we need to get for that. And we might as well just do the iron frames and get all that power. Alright. So 5 iron frames. I'm not going to be able to make 5. I'll barely be able to make 2. That's right. That should be able to make 5. And that was way more than I need. Good. It means I can probably knock out a couple other deliveries too. There we go. And that was the last delivery for that set. I get the like resource multiplier thingy. We'll build that and we'll slap it on some iron back there. That was a big one, is the lock on targets. Because now what I can do is get 100 locked on, which would be great. Cool. And then 14 deliveries gets me what? Steel and all that? Okay, and that's when we get the oil mixer. And all the... Okay. I think these trailers can be tagged together, I think. Okay. I need to start on getting my Mark III stuff together. Oh, should probably get the mech over here for that, huh?
Time for some action. Time for some manual labor.
Is there anything that really benefits the Sprouts cannon? Nothing really comes to mind off the top of my head. Sadly. Oh, wait. Alright, Mark III. Let's make a mission for that. We're just definitely going to need iron, which I think we definitely have available to us. Also going to make a mission for... Ooh, yellow crystal. I think I have a way of making that if I can get the crystal deer to be happy. She might even drop some, like that whole little escapade. She might just be feeling too cramped. Nice. Oh, 3 bronze frames, and then Tabitha will get her own cage, her own space. Alright, so 3 bronze frames. Let's see about the crystals, because I think that's just an oil thing. I think it's like honey bottle. Anyways, I need way more crystal. Sorry. Okay, I can wait. She needs 3. I need iron parts and iron electronics. And I'm short on iron bars, which means I'm short on iron, which also means where is that production booster thingy? Of course it needs yellow crystal. Alright, I can work around that though. Going over here to get that squared away, move her into that space. Don't tell me she's feeling lonely now. Oh, really? Alright. Well, y'all are just gonna have to deal with that for now. Temperamental creatures. Sheesh. Okay, no eggs. Alright, well, let's go get some iron, because that's gonna be like our main resource now that we're essentially in the Iron Age. That's a nice little supply of wood for us. I'll have to keep that in mind if I ever do have another major need for it. Run these 4 and then get the last 2. And there's those resources on the walls I'll just go grab real quick too. Alright. Yeah, this will be a little bit of gathering getting as we get close to the end of the session here. Nothing too crazy gathering wise too, just, you know. Come on. Thank you. Boom. Alright. As soon as we get this all processed and done, we'll be in a much better place. These crops should come in, I want to say in the next couple days. You make iron. We got a lot of wood. We got a lot of wood back there too. Yeah, we're in a really good spot now, finally. Oh, I forgot about that post there. I might as well do the fireplace. I got this, the logs and the axe set up. I might as well do something with it, at least like aesthetically speaking. Maybe I can make a little garden for the paint things. It gives you like the basic colors, right? Oh, dang it. I skipped past it. Let's do a couple. At least as many as are reasonable. That's all the ones I can do. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't just do the other way of selecting those. Okay. So that will need to get harvested tomorrow. Harvested. That I think will be ready tomorrow. And that's ready kind of whenever. Cool. Let's do one more quick day and then, yeah, we'll call it a session here. Thanks again for watching, too. Yeah, Happy New Year's. Hope everyone's having a happy, successful, and healthy New Year's. Wishing everyone luck out there, you know. Good luck in your endeavors, especially the ones that are not hurting people. Unless it's, like, your job to hurt people for good. But, yeah, that gets complicated.
Wakey, wakey, partner. Remember to harvest any crop that has become fully grown today. No use in waiting for that sweet reward any longer than needed.
Okay, so nothing over here was done. They're taking... Oh, all those ingots should be done, right? Alright, iron parts and electronics. I need 4 electronics. Okay, we got plenty of electronics now. Now we need 2 iron parts. We're gonna wait for 6 of those guys to be done. Okay. You can also make iron. Anyway, for 6 of those to be done, I need to get crystals from the deer to make the yellow crystal. And I should be... Oh! What did I trip over?
Time for some manual labor.
What did I even trip over?
Up and ready to go.
Oh, that was a big one. Yeah, now the neighbors are really starting to gear up for the explosions. Well, not, you know what I mean, fireworks, explosions. It's gonna be popping soon. Alright. Let's get that crystal made. And I just need to wait for the parts. Let me just go get some more iron too. Actually, let's go to the far spot. Haven't been there in a minute. Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, there's another little iron patch here. Oh, 3 happy farm animals. Diane's satisfied. I'll drop all these guys real quick. Ah, come on. I thought I could pick up multiple there. Before that. That might be the next set of upgrades too, is spike saw damage. After getting all this seed shooter stuff set up. Alright. Let's make a quick little dash back, drop this stuff off, and see what's up with Diane. I didn't even stop. Oh, I had to. Ah.
Don't forget where you parked it.
Okay. Alright, let's see Diane get this squared away. And afterwards get that Mark II seed shooter going.
Huh? I do think so. Let me think. Absolutely.
Okay. I'll talk about the animal, the materials you can get from them.
Thank you very much. Serious is what it is.
Alright. What does she need upgraded? Easy. I don't want to spend my iron parts on that. I'm gonna have to wait for you on that, Diane. And on that as well. That's easy. Let me see if we got some more of those guys done. I think so, because it was about a minute. Sadly and crazily, minutes go by pretty quick. And that's enough. Alright. Firstly, let's get that upgrade going. Oh, that was kind of spooky. I think this is the first Mark III tool I have too. Well, that's crazy to think about. Oh. Something on my desk. Boom. Yeah, the next one will be the spike saw. Since that's ridiculously underpowered. Yeah, same stuff. Okay, nothing too crazy. Alright. Oh, here we go. This bad boy can lock onto 150 spots, which means it should be able to just seed out everything. I was trying to think of a better way to say that, but that's the only way I could think of saying that. We'll test it out on this field here. We'll harvest it, then get to blasting. Kind of happy with how the house turned out. I need to get a window set up, but that's it. Oh no! I done goofed. I hit my other patch. Because I got too overzealous steering.
Don't forget where you parked it.
Alright. Just get a bunch of loom bloom gone. Let's do some mutant. That'd be the first way to test out the seed cannon proper. We'll have a lot of it too, if I remember right. Oh yeah, definitely enough. Then we got 3 patches of loom bloom.
Can't wait to see it grow up.
Oh. Oh wait, Lola's here. I can just buy some seeds from her. Paula berries. It's kind of the cheap out way of doing it. It's not my favorite way of doing it either. Let me buy that. Oh, I don't have enough. How about I sell you something? You look like you could use a geode, some geo shards.
Buy it, can I?
Not with that attitude. Here's a rock.
You drive a hard bargain. I like it.
And some wheat.
You drive a hard bargain. I like it.
Let me get 175. Let's get that much then. Perfect.
Take care. Can't wait to see it grow
Yeah,
up.
so that makes seeding out this thing a lot, like these fields a lot easier. These guys are aggressive with the, shall I say, watering. And yeah, so it should be a pretty straightforward process. Can't wait to get the upgraded version of these guys where they basically water 4 at a time. Actually, when would I get that? Maybe the next one? Maybe the one after this one. Probably after. They wouldn't give you something that cool. Yeah, it's after. Probably even this one. Okay, cool. And if I remember right, I think the only crystal you can't get naturally is... Oh, there's yellow crystal up here somewhere? I was going to say it's blue crystal. Then I gotta find the zapper twig out there. But that means mounting an expedition, which I'm not ready for yet. I want to get the house finished, built up, and, you know, looking nice. I'm confused about the double door situation there. Part of me wants to, like, see if I can fix that. Before all that, though, let's move some stuff around, put the bed upstairs. Metal door. Oh no!
That'll be useful.
There we go, that's a lot better. Speaking of which... Okay. Doesn't have that awkward gap. Sweet. Yeah, I can start putting some decorations around the house and all that. That'll increase that level in that upper corner there from 3 to like 4. And that boosts, if I remember right, how efficiently these harvests are. So basically, I have like a dice roll chance of like every plant being, instead of a single plant being a high yield. So when I'm hitting high yield plants, it doubles that. So like, instead of getting 2 from it, sometimes I get 4, and it's like basically having like that production boost for like having a roof over your head, but for your crops. And yeah, that's pretty useful. Alright, well, I'm actually gonna probably call it right around here though, just because we're at a very good stopping point. House is built up, crops are getting watered, and yeah, we're looking pretty solid, all things considered. Next session will be this Friday, and I'll just hop in and start filling out the house, getting some more decorations. I need to get glass and such going. Actually, let me get that organized real quick, and then go from there. But yeah, it'll just be a quick session to like that Friday, this coming Friday, just making sure everything's all squared away. That might be too much glass. Alright. And then yeah, we'll get this. Actually, should I build the storage for that yet? No, not yet. We'll get this wood processed through as we need it, which means we'll probably build up another shed, and that's where we'll put these crushers and the sawmill at. But what I might do as well, honestly, just extend this. Move this windmill, probably put it where the sawmill is now. Wait to get the upgraded one and then put that above there. Yeah, that might be the move. Alright, so let's have the things that take time to produce things be producing real quick. We need more of each type of food, except for I think the one that shaped like a rocket ship. I can't remember what that's called off the top of my head. Yeah, we don't need sweet fodder. We need this one. All right, and boom. All right, so yeah, we'll call it here actually and just go from there. Oh gosh, we'll call it here and go from this point on Friday. We'll get in, put some more lighting in, because, you know, again, the humble tiki torch is not going to be enough for this house. So go in, decorate the house, and yeah, get more upgrades for the mech, and then keep on chipping away at these deliveries. Yeah, this has been pretty fun. Happy New Year to everyone. Again, I hope you guys have a happy, healthy, and successful New Year's, and that, you know, most of your goals that you set out for, you achieve. So, yeah, again, Happy New Year. Peace. See you in 2026, and it's going to be a fun time on my YouTube channel. I'm going to be working on trying to get more videos out. So, yeah, that'll be something to look forward to as well. Peace.